Right now, as I speak, millions and millions of drivers are saving money on their car insurance with GEICO. If you're one of those drivers, well done. If you're not, it's easy to join them. Visit geico.com today.
And now joining us on the line from that 2001 game here at the Holiday Bowl, the offensive MVP from that game, and now the co-offensive coordinator at Texas, Major Applewhite. Major, welcome to the show. You're on with Bruce and Mark.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Major, you're trailing 36-20 at the end of the third quarter. What's the mindset of the football team going in? Did you guys go, well, looks like it was a great run, but we don't have a shot?
I think the mindset of the football team, we had lost to Colorado in the Big 12 championship game, which we would have had a chance to go to the national championship game had we won that. So the team was, quite honestly, after that game, they were disappointed. We wanted to be in the big game, but we knew Washington was a quality opponent. So the whole week, we were talking about having energy, and things weren't necessarily the way they turned out. But we were happy to be in San Diego, happy to be at a great bowl game. So you start to worry a little bit, midway through the game when some of these guys are graduating and you're not necessarily playing the game you thought you were going to be in. That fight and drive is still there. But Coach Brown did a great job looking back on it now as a coach. He was trying to get the point across the team that we could win 11 games, something we hadn't done in 20 years at the school in a single season. So the guys really took that on as the battle cry that week, kind of get the energy going towards getting that 11th win. And truth be told, if we weren't turning the ball over on offense, we'd have been ahead.
I remember when that game was being played, and you did make a good point. You had a chance to go to the BCS, and that's always the goal of a college football team, and when you didn't make it, sure, you were disappointed. But I remember the atmosphere during the fourth quarter when the big comeback was coming. You guys acted as if you'd won the BCS championship game at the end of the game.
Oh, yeah. We were all excited. And like I said, you got to give credit where it's due, and that's part of your job as a coach is, all right, you look at your boys, and they're down, they're upset. You've got to find something for them to play for, and so bringing that up that, hey, you seniors, not only can you win your last game, but you can do something that hadn't been done at Texas in a long time, and that's end the season with 11 victories. So that was something that we took pride in as a senior class, and then you've got to have great leadership by your seniors when you go out to a bowl game, especially when you take, 85 scholarship guys to a great place like San Diego. You've got to have great leaders, keep them focused for those 5 or 6 days when you're out there. But the team was definitely excited, and, we were down by, I think, 19 there in the fourth quarter. And, we just finally started clicking on offense, and I started taking care of the ball better, and the team was able to move.
Well, you had impressive numbers in that game. You finished the game 37 for 55, 473 yards, and 4 touchdowns. That had to be a pretty good way for you to end your career.
It was. I think that's the normal stat line now for any Big 12 quarterback.
Seems like it.
They're throwing for 900 yards every week now. It's like video games over here. But, no, it was great. It was a great way to end my career. I was happy to, with that senior class. We had, that senior class, our first year as true freshmen, we were 4-7. We had been beaten at home 66-3 by UCLA. And so we went from starting off as true freshmen at a 4-7 season to finishing 11-2. So we took great pride as a senior class in trying to help Coach Brown do what we could do to get the program started the right direction.
Major Bruce Pinkowski again. After graduation, everybody wants to play in the National Football League, and you eventually made it into the coaching world. Could you kind of give us a quick rundown on you graduate and where do you go from here to get you to where you are today?
Sure. I graduated, and I didn't play much my senior year except for that game. It was the first game and the only game I started that year. And, a lot of people were like, hey, go give it a shot, go to the NFL. I went as a free agent to the New England Patriots. Didn't really enjoy just the NFL setting. It's a whole lot different. It's hard for people to understand, but it truly is a business. And I didn't see myself playing that league for a long time, but I know I wanted to be around the game of football, and I love the coaches that I've been brought up with, high school, college, all the way down to junior high. And I wanted to have an impact on kids, and I just love competing. So I figured, college coaching was a natural fit. And then the way you get into the business now is a lot of these, young graduates are applying for graduate assistantships at universities. You're allowed to have 6 guys on staff, 4 GAs, grad assistants, and 2 quality controls. When I was coming out, there was only 2, 1 on offense and 1 on defense. So those are tough spots to get, but it's a way to get your foot in the door, work for some full-time coaches. One of those coaches gets a job, then the coaching carousel begins. But that's kind of how it happened for me. That's the way it's happening for a lot of these young guys who are in the coaching world.
Could you tell us how it went against Baylor last week? You scored a lot of points, but it was a crazy game. And that, like you said, that seems to be the trend now in college football. There's some high-scoring football games.
It is. It's the tempo has really changed. The way the 40-second clock and the tempoed offenses have combined, it's really changed the face of college football. There used to be a 5, 6, 7-second delay with a referee and spotting the ball and then winding the 25-second clock. Now it's instantaneous. I mean, it's right now. People are subbing right now. They're giving you 4 and 5 seconds to sub defenders if the offense subs. But what offenses are realizing is keep the same 11 people out there and get multiple formation and run multiple plays. And so the defense can't sub. So those poor 11 guys are just exhausted. And that's why you're seeing high-scoring affairs. And last week against Baylor is no different. That's what they do on offense. That's who they are. And offensively, we knew we had to take care of the ball, which we did. And we knew we had to cash in with touchdowns in the red zone, which we did. You don't want to exchange field goals with Baylor. And then you have to try to keep the ball away from that offense at the same time.
Well, Major, thank you very much for joining us. We know you got a busy schedule, and
Sure.
Good luck this week at Kansas. And for all the Longhorn fans out there, it was great for us to have Major Applewhite joining us. Again, thanks, Major, and good luck this weekend.
Appreciate it. Y'all take care.
All right, and thanks for being a part of the history of the Bridgepoint Education Holiday Bowl. You're listening to GEICO'S Bowl Game Radio on the GEICO San Diego Bowl Game Media Network and XX 1090.